Have you ever felt lonely in a crowded room? Have you ever scrolled through your phone, surrounded by hundreds of friends and thousands of likes, yet still felt utterly unseen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to explore the kind of loneliness that no amount of social interaction can cure. It's not about lacking people in your life, it is about lacking connection with one person you've ignored for far too long, yourself. In this episode, we'll share profound insights from Mingyur Rinpoche, a Tibetan Buddhist master, whose words may awaken you to a new possibility that your loneliness may not be a curse, but a call. A call to return home, to befriend the only person who will truly walk with you from birth to death, your own heart. Let's begin with the truth that startles most people. You are not lonely because you're alone. You're lonely because you've never truly met yourself. In a world overflowing with noise, distraction and performance, we are trained to look outward, post, share, chase attention, approval, affection, engage in endless conversation, and yet avoid the most important to the one within. The result, we become strangers to ourselves. Rinpoche teaches that the most profound relationship we can cultivate is the one we have with our own mind. This is not poetic philosophy, it is radical spiritual practice. He says, the one you need to date, listen to, care for, and deeply understand is yourself. But how do you begin such a relationship? It's not through self-indulgence, it's through presence. Rinpoche gives a deceptively simple instruction. When you eat, ask who is tasting this food. When you walk, ask who is feeling these steps. These questions don't require answers. They are meant to break the spell of automatic living, to bring you home to your own awareness. In the Tibetan tradition, the word for meditation, degoms, literally means to become familiar with. Meditation is not about escape, it's about becoming familiar with yourself, with your thoughts, your feelings, your patterns, your shadows. Imagine this. A lifelong friend shows up at your door. You've ignored their letters, you've missed their calls, and yet they wait patiently. That friend is your own mind, and it's time you finally open the door. Most people fear this, because what if they don't like what they find? What if silence brings up pain, regret, guilt, longing? That's exactly why it's so important, because what is ignored festers, but what is observed heals. You don't have to analyze your emotions, just be with them. Sit with your sadness, walk with your fear, breathe with your anxiety. Don't try to fix it, don't try to escape it. Just let it speak, because the heart doesn't need solutions, it needs space. This is not abstract theory, it's real. Rinpoche says, if the real courage is not climbing mountains or winning wars, it's sitting with your own mind for 10 minutes. And yet, how many of us can do that? We can run companies, raise children, win awards, but cannot sit alone in silence without picking up our phones. But silence is where the healing begins. The deeper you listen, the more you realize something astounding. Beneath the chaos of your thoughts, there is a stillness. Beneath the fear, a calm. Beneath the noise, a vastness. And that vastness is not something you create. It's what you've always been. You are not your stories. You are not your wounds. You are not your regrets. You are the awareness that has witnessed it all. When you become familiar with this awareness, loneliness starts to melt, because you are no longer abandoned. You are no longer waiting for someone else to fill you. You are no longer lost in the crowd. You are home. This is not to say that you no longer need relationships, but now you bring something different into them. You bring wholeness, you bring presence, you bring depth. You're no longer seeking someone to complete you. You're seeking someone to share with you. This changes everything. Imagine two people, both deeply connected to themselves, sitting in silence. It may not say much, but the energy between them is electric, because they are not draining each other, they are reflecting each other's fullness. Compare that to two people seeking validation from each other. Ways needing to be reassured, entertained, impressed. That's not love, that's dependency. So the real love story begins here, with you. Look at your hand, feel your breath, whisper your own name, say, I see you, and here now. Do this every day. Build a ritual, light a candle, sit in silence, listen. And when loneliness returns, as it will from time to time, don't push it away, welcome it like an old friend. Say, thank you for reminding me to come back. Eventually, you will feel the shift. The ache of loneliness will transform into the glow of solitude. The emptiness will become spaciences. The silence will become sacred. You'll begin to cherish your own company. You'll laugh with yourself, cry with yourself, forgive yourself. And this, more than any romantic relationship, will liberate your soul. You will discover that you are never truly alone, because awareness is always with you, because presence ever leaves you, because your deepest self has always loved you. It was just waiting for you to look its way. So next time you feel that familiar pang of loneliness, take it as an invitation not to text someone, not to scroll, not to distract her, but to sit, to breathe, to listen, to remember. You were never broken. You were just busy. Now you're back. Thank you for watching this video. If this message resonated with your heart, share your reflections below. What has your relationship with yourself been like? What practices have helped you come home? Subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and let's keep growing together from the inside out.